I have no idea what Keir Starmer stands for in any of this.
It's not been a very strong leadership message, has it, in the last few weeks? I think people are a bit confused because we are traditionally the party of the unions and the party of workers, and Keir has kind of muddled thinking by the looks of it on this, reprimanding one of the front bench and saying that the front bench generally are not allowed to go to strikes, because that was something he said in the last RMT strikes, if not this time around. And we've seen Lisa Nandy attend the strikes, Sam Tarry been reprimanded for going. I will be going to support my local CWU, who are also on strike. I know them well, I know those workers. And actually, they're not being greedy or unreasonable. The same with the train workers. It's not just about drivers, it's about people not being able to get comfort breaks because they're short-staffed and the rotas haven't been managed well by the management, as I understand it. So there are many complex issues. It's not just the headlines. I think you wouldn't go on strike in a job that you love, serving the public, unless you felt that you absolutely had to. So it would be nice to see Keir Starmer back those workers, in my opinion. And I'm sure he does, but perhaps it's just the messaging that's just been lost, but it hasn't been great for the party.
Do you think that's kind of the point, though? You know, you've mentioned there that some of the strikes, it's not just about pay, it's also about working conditions.
Yeah.
That always gets missed, doesn't it? Because the unions tend to be grandstanding a little bit and sort of blasting the airwaves, shouting down this wicked Tory government and all of this, which doesn't actually, I think, help the public get on side with what it is that some of the workers are trying to achieve.
I think you're right. It is difficult because unions are seen as aligned with a particular party, and then it becomes political. But actually, they're just ordinary people who may not, those workers may not be affiliated to a particular party, but they do deserve their rights, they do deserve their breaks. I've heard, this isn't in the headlines, but I have heard of train staff having to use incontinence products because they're not able to take comfort breaks. That's pretty shocking. I've heard that from the workers themselves. So I think we need to really be honest about it and look at it like that, not in terms of, not framed by party politics, actually.